TikTok sometimes, just when I play at church.
You played instruments?
Yeah, I play the drums, piano, bass. Y'all did this art?
Some of it. Some of it. The rest is just a collection of stuff that I bought.
There you go.
This not your first tattoo, is it?
Nah, I got one on my side. Oh, that's fire.
Appreciate you. I actually painted that one.
That's fire.
Shit took forever.
This is Fantastic Four appearance right
At the
here.
bottom, yeah, so I wanted to do a Black Panther, so I'm kind of getting into like his original comics or whatever. And I find out that his first one, the fool like invites the Fantastic Four to his compound just to fuck him up
just
and
to
like show
test
him
him
that he's
out.
the best. So I was like, yeah, that hell gotta go on there. But like the little lines on the thing, yeah, that shit was crazy.
It's fire.
All right, you can sit down, bro.
How long you been tattooing?
Shit, I'm coming up on a decade this year.
Oh yeah. What else you do? You just said you painted.
Yeah,
What else you
paint, tattoo, graphic design, draw, make clothes, shit, everything.
Oh, you got a brand?
Yeah, so I haven't made clothes in a minute, but the page is that 4D Collective. Like if you go to my page, most of the time I'm collab with the post with it. But that's where I post the clothes, but you have to scroll all the way down because the podcast overtook it, you know what I'm saying? But that's what we post, like everything, like our prints, because we sell prints too, like everything goes in there. Yeah, bro. If I did make music, I'd probably be like what you said. Like I put the bass, I put the drums, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm rocking meeting another black creative.
You from in Houston?
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah.
Born and raised apart.
Well, I'm really from damn near like Galveston, Galveston County. If you ever heard of that?
Right.
I'm over there.
Like by Lamarck?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Over there, like my family's from Lamarck. I'm actually a little bit closer to here, like at the end of fucking Harris, like fucking Webster, Friendswood, Lee City.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, over there. Usually people don't know what side you on.
Sunnyside.
Okay. Yeah, usually the people don't know nothing about
don't know
Little County.
I don't know where Galveston is. That's the beach. But also I played at a church down there, so I had to make that drive every Sunday.
Was that like your home church, or are you just getting paid to?
Yeah, I was. I get paid to do it. So I went down there, and they just needed musicians really bad.
Yeah.
I was like, that is not my home church. My home church is, it's in Sunnyside too. Well, I guess it's in City Gate, which is a hop, skip, and a jump away.
Yeah. Shit, shut them out.
No. No. I stopped. I'm actually about to fully stop playing at church.
Why's that? Something happened, or?
It's a bunch of things. Sometimes it's just, a little draining. Like, it's a lot of expectations, not enough hard work sometimes. Some people just kind of feel like they can do whatever they want to do. Secondly, I'm not always in alignment with what's being said up there. I'm not always in alignment. Yeah.
What kind of church is it?
Oh, it's non-denominational.
Okay.
I think all the churches I ever played at was non-denominational, but I'm not always in alignment with like most of the stuff that's being said. So, I would hate to walk in the church with that attitude and then mess up what somebody else got going on. Just because I don't believe with everything going on, that don't mean I gotta.
You feel like you was mostly there like because you played the music?
Yeah, if I didn't play drums when I was growing up, I've been playing drums in church since I was like 5 or 6. If I didn't do that, I don't think I would have been in churches as long as I was. The first time I ever missed church consecutively was when I joined the military for a little bit. That's the only, yes, for a little bit. That's how I like to phrase it.
A little bit.
My contract just ended, but I was out longer than that. I was in the reserves because I think I was 18. I was just like, what am I doing with my life? That whole thing, but I keep finding myself out of alignment with like major institutions like that, like the church, the military, stuff like that. A lot of those people don't have black people's best interests at heart.
Oh, well, yeah.
Stuff like that. So, yeah, but I was in church my whole life. What about you?
So my grandmother actually was a deacon or pastor, but they lived kind of far away. So I never really was in church until like maybe like 14, 15, but by then it's like...
Yeah, at that point.
Yeah. Except for a couple times when I went to go visit her. Yeah, I didn't really grow up with the heavy like influence that most black people kind of had. Just deciding their feelings about it or whatever.
Yeah.
My bad, I'm trying to print this stencil.
No, you are good.
What size you want it?
To be honest with you.
Don't care.
Yeah, I don't even gotta know for real. Like I was like, hey, this dude's the expert. I'm just go ahead and let him.
Yeah, no, that's real. I got you.
Whatever's gonna look the best.
What made you, as you said, become out of alignment with the church's values?
So, I think the first thing that happened was, so I got on the debate team. I was on the debate team in high school. I was on the debate team in college for TSU too. But I got on the debate team.
You went to TSU?
Yeah.
Yeah,
yes,
I went there too.
Oh, you did too?
Yeah, I ain't graduated, but I went there for a little bit.
Oh yeah. It was cool. It was a little, but part of it is I started to really recognize the more I went through the grades, the more I read. I'm really big on reading. I'm really big on black people reading. Mm-hmm. The more I
think I need to flip it.
The more I read, the more I was kind of like, okay, well, this doesn't totally make sense here. And this isn't this. And then the more you go through the history of stuff, history of the Bible, history of different religions or whatever, you kind of start to notice some things are off. And nobody wants to acknowledge that. And that's the first part where I was like, all right, well, that's not for me. Because the way my opinion is, my opinion changes when the facts change. So if I'm wrong about something, I'm going to go research until I'm not wrong.
So was recently your first time actually reading through the Bible?
I read the Bible all the way through when I read this kid Bible all the way through when I was 8. And then I got an action Bible. It's like a comic book Bible. It's really cool.
Yeah.
But then while I was in boot camp, I didn't have nothing else better to do. I read it front to back another time. And then we had a tournament when I was in middle school. I went to KIP. It was you had to read 1,000,000 words. So I read all 8 books of Harry Potter, and I read the whole Bible to get the 1,000,000 words so I can win the. It was an iPod, a little small one, It was like a big thing when I was a kid.
Did it have a screen or didn't have a screen? It had a screen?
Yeah, you could connect it to your other iPod.
Was it a touch screen?
I don't think it was touch screen. I'm 25.
Okay, so you don't know about the, you know about
the
that
little scroll? Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Just check it. Because I remember when they first dropped the iPod, and it was the big fat one.
Yeah, the clunky one.
I had the Nano. I had the little shuffle when it was just the
yes,
button.
I think that's the one. Yeah. Them boys is bad. We used to, we had an iPods. My mom, even though she borderline atheist, she used to only let us listen to gospel music when I was a kid and SpongeBob. So we had the little iPod or whatever, had Dietrich Haddon on there and Kirk Franklin, and that was it.
Damn.
So, yeah. So they kind of, I guess another thing about church that kind of put me out of alignment, a lot of people don't recognize that, like, some of this stuff is necessity. Like, I grew up, when we was born, we was living in dead end. Supposed to be like one of the worst parts of Houston. And my mom didn't used to let us go outside to play with other kids. She didn't want us to be like gang banging and stuff like that. So I was a real nerdy kid, real like in the house, only got out to go to church.
Yeah.
So like,
Would you do just play music all day in the house? Yeah.
pretty much, we wouldn't even, she wouldn't let us watch TV during the week. We could only read books, bro, and watch the paint dry, as she said. But that kind of like, and then us being in church and stuff like that, that's like a necessity for her. Like, hey, I don't want you to be like these other kids. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Stuff like that. Like, people don't recognize when we was crowdfunding the church.
I mean, some of them other kids was in the church too, though, no?
That's a lot of those kids was in the church.
Yeah.
But I guess that was kind of like her, hey, you know, this is my way to make sure that they're gonna be all right. So it's kind of like, some of the stuff, when you start to grow up, you start to get your own money, you start to get your own like way of thinking, you recognize you don't have to live in survival mode. And a lot of the church is about survival, like especially for us black people.
Yeah. So okay. Are you aware of what they used to call like the slave Bible?
Yeah.
Okay, so there was like a different Bible that was fed. So it sounds to me like you're not necessarily rejecting the ideals of the church, but just how it affects your people.
Yeah.
And I won't say just black because, like you said, like it's survival mode. So it's fed to impoverished people. You know what I'm saying?
Certainly.
I'm not an atheist. I wouldn't put any label on it, but you know, I don't know.
You
So
like
I just
agnostic? You said you would
No,
put a label
I'm not
on it.
anything, bro. I just kind of like to research all of the different things, see what's going on over there, what y'all got going on over there, and kind of, you know, just gain
I'm not
knowledge.
mad at that.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that. That's I wouldn't, even though church was a gig for me like the last 2-3 years.